This is a look at the benchdogs.co.uk precision triangle. It's a CNC satin finish aluminium triangle. In the box it comes with the triangle, 2 bench dogs, 2 thumb screws, 2 pegs and a rail to fit onto the side. It has marked angles at 1 degree increments with markings of 5, 10, 15, 20, 22.5, 30, 40, 45, etc. going along it. Along the side we've got from 0 to 450 millimeters, and it's also got narrow cut markings. On this side it's for the Festool and Makita rails, and on this side it is for the Maffel and Bosch guide rails. The markings on it are in a nice creamy white colour, and they go down the edge very slightly so that you can see all the way along for millimetre increments. With the Benchdogs square, if you were going to be doing narrow cuts which are narrower than the rail, it has markings on it. This side is for the Festool and Makita narrow cut line from basically 180mm to 0, and on the other side we have for the Maffel and Bosch narrow cut. So what I've found to do, it comes with these pins. If we pop a pin in one of the screw holes, pop it up against the fence, and then my fence is actually done for the edge of the rail, so if I wanted a 100mm cut I could mark it on 100, bring one of the stops over, put it up against the pin, and now when I put the pin against the stop I'm at 100 each time, and then the rail just goes over the top and your wood would then fit up against here each time. Now, to stop this from pulling out from the rail slightly, you could always use the Benchdogs slide stops, and this is the Mark II clamps, so we could basically just pop those against the edge and then bring this one in here, and then when you bring it into the stop it can't pull away from the fence because it's up against the 2 slide stops. And if I wanted to do say 40mm, I could put the marking on 40, move my stop over, and now that is set to 40 every time, which is 40mm from the cutting edge of the rail to the side of the square. If you wanted to use it as a set out square, we have a few options. We can use the pegs which screw into these holes. There are 4 on this side, 5 on that side and 4 on this side. So we can screw the pegs in and just place it up against the work. Another option we have is to use the 2 dogs that come with it and just slot them into the holes. That butts up against the edge of your work because the dogs come through, and you can again scribe up the side. The main reason I've bought it is for this rail which just screws onto the triangle. Now if you on the rail, it's got a slot in it so you can slide it backwards and forwards. If you slide it all the way to this side, you can still see the markings from the corner in millimetre increments going up. and then you just put it against the edge of your wood and mark away. As these are thumb screws, you don't need to have any Allen keys or anything to then take it back off again. For setting out angles, it's very straightforward. Just put the point on the corner and then dial in, so that is 40 degrees going up there, or move it over and I've got 45 degrees. Another thing you can do if you've got the 20mm hole system at 96mm is you can use the dogs that come with it and set it on your table, and that gives me a perfect line to butt up against for whatever work I'm doing. So overall I'm very impressed with the Benchdogs.co.uk precision triangle, to the point that I've actually bought 2 of them. I'll leave a link in the description below where you can buy them from, and they also ship abroad as well. Also, if you're buying from Benchdogs.co.uk, they also sell the quad dogs, which you put into the holes and then tighten them up slightly and they lock into place. But they now do 12mm, 20mm, 30, 40, 50 and 60, which is absolutely spot on, and these are my favourite dogs. They're made of stainless steel and they're worth every penny if you're in the market for some bench dogs. Thank you for watching.